Man shot by police during alleged confrontation in Old Harbour. A man was shot by the police during an alleged confrontation in Old Harbour, St. Catherine. The incident occurred around 11:50 p.m. in the Grove district of Gutters. According to the police, a team was conducting an operation when a confrontation occurred between a 42-year-old man and the officers, during which the man was shot. He was taken to the Spanish Town Hospital where he was admitted. The Independent Commission of Investigations Indicom has been notified and has since launched a probe into the incident. Man and child among those injured in Mandeville crash. Firefighters had to be called to extricate a man who was pinned inside a car resulting from a two-vehicle crash on Ward Avenue in Mandeville on Emancipation Day. A report from the Jamaica Fire Brigade said the Mandeville Fire Station received a call regarding crash at 10:42 a.m. Firefighters removed the injured man from the mounted vehicle and he was taken to hospital. Passerby assisted with other injured people, including a child, to hospital. The crash involved a Toyota Isis motor vehicle that was being operated as a taxi and a sedan motor car. This is the second major crash reported in Manchester in the past 24 hours. It follows Thursday's crash on the Winston Jones Highway, which left 2 men with serious injuries after they were traveling in overturn off the main road, with the vehicle being ripped apart during the crash. 4 officers injured after police vehicle collided with dislodged container in Runaway Bay. 4 police officers are being treated at hospital after the vehicle they were traveling in collided with a container which had been dislodged from the trailer truck along the Runaway Bay Main Road in St. Anne. Their injuries are not considered serious. Head of the St. Anne Police Division Superintendent Ron Elliott told reporters that he received a call about the incident which occurred nearby Hair Principal Hotel at about 10:15 a.m. He said the trailer truck was traveling westerly when the container became dislodged and hit an unmarked police vehicle which was traveling in the opposite direction. He is urging road users to exercise caution at all times.
It became dislodged from the head of the truck and skidded into the part of the vehicle on which the 4 police officers were aboard. It resulted in them collided in the container and pushed them off the road into the embankment, and a tree ended up stopping the vehicle, really. The 4 police officers were rushed to hospital. They are not seriously injured and they are now undergoing treatment. The trailer driver was not injured. Persons are to expect some amount of delays, despite the roadway not being blocked by any of these vehicles. But, motorists will tend to slow down just to see what is happening, and this can cause a congestion. So persons can expect some amount of delays until those vehicles are removed from the crash site, especially between Priory and Discovery Bay. We have been seeing several incidents of collisions along that stretch, especially when it rains, So we want to advise motorists to continue to exercise caution and observe the speed limits, because sometimes we recognize that speeding is one of the factors that results in these collisions.
Jamaica to import more school buses from the United States. 8 more school buses were expected to be shipped from the United States to Jamaica. The shipment is among several being made as the government rolls out its rural school bus program. 52 school buses have already been handed over to the state-run Jamaica Urban Transit Company JUTC. The government has promised 110 buses for the initiative. In providing an update at a press conference on Thursday, Transport Minister Darrell Voss said another 25 school buses are scheduled for shipment. He said the 60 buses being rolled out in September will cover 53 routes across Jamaica. The Transport Minister added that of the 52 buses already in the JUTC's possession, 23 of them have been retrofitted.
So far, we have 52 buses that have been handed over to the JUTC. We have another 2 buses that are on the port that were shipped on July 25th. On August 1st, we have another 8 buses to depart Miami. August 8th, 25 buses to depart Miami. And August 15th, 23 buses. Of that 52, we have 6 of the 32-seaters, 38 of the medium-sized buses, and 6 of the large 72-seater buses. Of the buses to come, 39 small buses, 2 medium, and 17 large buses. The commitment by the government of Jamaica was to have 60 buses rolling out September morning, and the balance of the 40, or should I say 50, 40 of those would be between October and December, and 10 buses are kept back for contingencies of whatever sort. The balance of buses will take up the additional, which makes 122 routes. So for right now, based on stakeholder consultations, we have come up with 100 buses for 122 routes. And that will be broken down between the 60 in September and the 40. Those 40 that will come will start going into the system almost bi-weekly. As they are retrofitted and done, they will go in. So you will see the increase from the 60 move quite rapidly once the buses are all here, which they'll be here by the end of August. Meaning the door has been moved from the right to the left. And we will continue to do those in phases along with all the other aspects of the retrofitting and the preparation for the school year in September.
96 killed in 85 fatal crashes in April to June quarter, says ITA. 96 people have been killed in 85 fatal crashes as of the second quarter ending June 30, according to the Island Traffic Authority ITA in its second quarterly update for 2025. According to the report, which was released on Thursday, fatalities have increased by 4% and fatal crashes are up by 6% when compared to the same quarter in 2024. The ITA said at its second quarter, fatalities for the year are projected to increase by 4% when compared to 2024. During the quarter under review, motorcyclists accounted for 24% of 23 fatalities. This was a 12% decrease in fatalities for this group of road users when compared to prior year. Pedestrians accounted for 21% of the overall death toll, or 20 fatalities. The ITA is also reporting that private motor vehicle passengers accounted for 25%, or 19 fatalities during the reported period. Private motor vehicle drivers accounted for 18%, or 17 fatalities. Pedal cyclists accounted for 8%, or 8 fatalities. Pulling passengers accounted for 5%, or 5 fatalities, while commercial motor vehicle passengers accounted for 3%, or 3 fatalities during the quarter. Significantly, there were no public passenger vehicle drivers' fatalities during the second period. Public passenger vehicle drivers' fatalities have decreased by 100%, or 4, when compared with the 2024 quarter, and there were no public passenger vehicle passengers' fatalities during the period according to the ITA. 3 children and 23 elderly persons died in road crashes during the quarter. Tragically, elderly fatalities increased by 283% during the 3-month period. Overall, males and females accounted for 89% and 11% respectively of those killed on the national roads in the second quarter. To subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.